Hey guys, welcome back to Super Mario World. Well, today was the day I got to see the new Superman movie and I was so excited going in. I've been looking forward to this one for way too long. Was it what I hoped it would be? Was it absolutely terrible, a real letdown, or something in between? So without any spoilers, I'll tell you how I feel in this review. Let's stop talking and dive right in. Here we go. The story. In a world where metahumans exist, the most powerful of them all, Superman, gets drawn into an international conflict. And his actions are questioned. Tech billionaire Lex Luthor uses this conflict in order to get rid of Superman for good. Superman is assisted by his love interest reporter Lois Lane, the Justice Society, and his four-legged friend Krypto. The question is, will they be able to set things right before it's too late? What I like. A true comic book movie. James Gunn's Superman takes lots of inspiration from the comics, as it should be. It really feels like a comic book movie. Gunn knows how to handle the characters, how to handle the story, the action, and everything is just balanced out perfectly. And he stays true to the characters. The cast. This is a totally new take on beloved DC characters, and beforehand I always get a little nervous, because I question what will work and what won't work. I'm glad to say that all main characters are absolutely terrific. The characters are really well cast, delivering great and fun performances. David Cornsweet is our new Man of Steel. His version is a little less stiff from previous incarnations, and his version is more human. He really makes the role his own. Rachel Brosnahan is a terrific Lois Lane. She's pretty, she's cool, she's smart, and at times she made me think of Margot Kidder, which is a huge compliment. Nicholas Hoult is the new Lex Luthor, and I always loved Nicholas Hoult as an actor, but I wasn't sure if he was right to play Lex Luthor. And boy was I wrong. I was really wrong. He really delivers in this role. He's a terrific Lex Luthor and I definitely want to see more of him. Also props to Nathan Fillion and Edie Gathedi, who play Guy Gardner and Mr. Terrific. They are absolute scene stealers. And I was glad to see Frank Grillo as Rick Flag Sr. I just love that guy. Frank Grillo is always a nice asset in a movie. James Gunn's take. I love James Gunn's style. I really think he made those Guardians of the Galaxy movies better than most directors could have. The way he deals with the acting, the story, the action, the effects, everything is just done exquisitely. Really, you feel like you're part of this world. You feel like you're part of this story, of the action. He really knows how to draw you in and keep you there. And the flying scenes, whoa, really well done. I love it. Overall, it's just mind-numbing. At the end of the movie, I felt like I needed to catch my breath. It was a sensory overload. James Gunn was not only inspired by the comics, but he was also inspired by Richard Donner's Superman, like many directors before him. And that movie is and will always be one of the greatest superhero movies. It's magic. And besides embracing the past, Gunn is not afraid to put a modern twist on it, to make it his own. Krypto. Honestly, at first I wasn't sure if Krypto in a live-action movie was going to work. But then I thought, hey, James Gunn made us believe and made us root for a talking, shooting raccoon in Guardians of the Galaxy. If there's one guy who can do it, it's Gunn. He really made Krypto work. Krypto was one of the best parts of the movie. The CGI is great and Krypto was responsible for most laughs. Mixed feelings. James Gunn changed one big thing about Superman's origins. It has to do with his Kryptonian parents. I won't tell you what it is, but he changed something that's pretty big. And I'm not sure how I feel about this yet. On one side I'm okay with it, and on the other side I'm like, what I don't like. Well, there isn't really anything negative about the film in my opinion. I really love it that much. However, if you allow me to nitpick, and us fanboys are good at nitpicking, if you allow me to nitpick, I'll say that I wasn't a big fan of the casting of Superman's parents, both Kryptonian and human. They were alright, but not as great as they could have been. Most magical moment. This film is filled, absolutely filled, with awesome moments, great effects, great action, laughs, everything. I think this might be the first time where I don't have like a specific moment which has to be my favorite. So maybe I'll get back to that later on. Did you know Will Reeve, Christopher Reeve's son, has a cameo as a news reporter? I believe it was during the Kaiju fight. Before being cast as Lex Luthor, Nicholas Hoult screen tested for the role of Superman. The original title of the film was Superman Legacy. Overall, James Gunn's Superman is a near perfect movie. It checks all boxes and it delivers everything a comic book movie should deliver. And then some. It's beyond spectacular with great effects, great action. Crypto was just a blast. The effects are hyper realistic, really great stuff, and the pace of the film is just perfect. It's 2 hours long, so not two and a half hours or almost 3 hours, because that's a little too long for my taste usually. This one is 2 hours and it just flew by. Ha! See what I did there? There's no shortage or overuse of anything. It's just really well balanced. A real fun cinema experience. Bring your friends, bring everyone, go see it. I give James Gunn's Superman 9 out of 10 Superman emblems. So that's it for now, super friends. Thanks so much for watching. Did you see Superman? Let me know below how you feel. What did you like? What did you hate? Let me know. If you have the time, hit that like button, subscribe, or maybe check out some of the other videos you might like them, try them out. And of course, as always, I hope to see you back next time. Bye.